Didn't you say at one point that Sony almost made you feel unsuccessful?
Oh my God. I mean, I have to like really not go there with the Sony thing because I'll just end up like getting the baseball bat out and just trashing them.
Well, maybe that got in your head and you just like you yourself started feeling like maybe I'm not good.
I honestly had a terrible time like being on Sony, and it's funny, like Joe, who you met out there, Joe's been Joe was on Sony till I don't know when, 2021 or something. So we both left at a similar time, and Joe's now my manager in America, and he was at Sony for many years, and he was more over here, and he's told me things of like, yeah, they just didn't really get you, like in the UK, and like and they didn't. I mean, I remember like calling up the head of my label in like 2019 and wanting to put this song out that I'd written that I really cared about. It was a very emotional song, and just the reaction just being like, you're not very good, like, and there was so much of that that I think my confidence did get knocked quite badly by it, and I really felt quite lost for a while.
Do you ever release that song?
I did, yeah, I did. It's a song that is it's called Streets of Heaven.
It was about a school shooting.
Yeah.
And did you want to release that one before the hit that would change your life, Another Love?
Yeah. But it's I think what I'm sure like every artist that's come on here and sat on this couch, right? Like there is this whole thing behind the scenes that is like, it's so hard to get that side of your career. It's hard enough to write songs, right? And it's hard to go on tour. But the whole business of it, people get so unlucky, and you can find yourself in these terrible deals, and I've had to come to peace with the fact that a song that I wrote, an album that I wrote when I was 21, 100% I wrote myself. I produced it myself. I played the instruments on it. I sang the song.
You know how many people can say that?
And of that whole album, right? And I make 25% of it, and Sony makes 75% of it forever. And
Awful.
And forever. And there's a certain point that you go, like, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, you have to get cool with it, because otherwise it eats you up,
Well, does that change the way you view the success that the song's been having over the last few years? But I mean, you do get to capitalize in other ways.
It doesn't change it at all, because it's my song.
Yeah.
And I created it, and I remember creating it, and I remember I know every inch of that song, because every bit of it is me. But it definitely has made me more to be the smallest stakeholder in it is a mad thing. And it's made me very protective of artists, I think, and very skeptical of the music industry. And now, I am got to be honest, I'm much more like, when people want to do, like, the industry want to do like a deal with me, and that I'm just like, we're gonna barter hard, because I've just like, I don't know, I know what the other side is like. Totally. and I think when I talk to young artists now, and I know a lot of young artists, and I support a lot of young artists, I just feel so protective that they don't get in situations that I did, where not only will they not, they'll be smallest stakeholder in something, and it'd be hard to make money out of it. But they also creatively will have people that aren't supporting them. And but anyway, I don't know. I hate talking about it because like it's not it doesn't define me, and it's so long ago now. It's like 3 years ago, and I'm so happy with the world I'm in now, and I have this tiny label, and we're a WhatsApp group, and we decide like Ugly. We decided like a week ago, let's put Ugly out on Friday. We shot the video, like it's all just this little pot of money that we use, and it's honestly so wonderful, and it's such a harmonious thing. And my advice to young artists is not to sign to big labels.
You can figure it out on your own.
Put it out on your own because you don't need them, and
No.
and you know it's just kind of distracting, that stuff. But yeah,
All the pieces you think you need, you can acquire as you go, and it's
yeah, exactly, yeah.